If you've ever wished that the Mazda Miata came with more power, then look no further. The 2018 Fiat 124 Spider Abarth features the same platform and incredible driving dynamics as the Miata, but with a turbocharged motor and beautiful Italian exterior. And a wasp. So how good is Fiat's most performance-oriented model? Let's review it and find out. Stupid wasp. Under the hood, this Abarth is powered by a 1.4-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, which is good for 164 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot better than the Miata if you think about it, because you've got that turbocharger in there, which is something that a lot of Miata fans have been clamoring for. They want a turbocharger in their Miata. Well, you come here to Abarth and they'll do that for you. It's got a tuned exhaust system as well, available with a 6-speed manual standard or an optional 6-speed automatic with paddle shifters, and of course it's rear-wheel drive. But in addition to producing enough power to be a lot of fun to drive, the 124 also has to handle very well, have really good driving dynamics. Just like the Miata is so well known for, those traits are passed on to the Abarth 124. It comes with Bilstein performance suspension as standard. That's something the Miata does not come with. Also front and rear stabilizer bars and a limited slip differential. The only complaint I have as far as handling goes, I haven't actually driven the car, but just looking at it, it sits a little bit high to me. I don't think you need 1 to 2 inches between the wheel and the wheel well. If they could lower a little bit, get the center of gravity a little bit better and the looks a little bit better, I think that would be perfect. Moving on to the exterior, if you ask me, the 124 Abarth is the best looking Fiat available today. Now, to be honest, the Fiat 500 Abarth isn't all that bad, but the 124 Spider just completely blows all of them away in terms of exterior styling and just overall good looks. It's a very, very clean, smooth car, and I feel like that's where it has the Miata for real. Of course, the extra power under the hood helps, but the design, just with the Italian features to it, just set it above the Miata. It's got the same kind of proportions and everything, but it's just a lot smoother and a lot cleaner. Up front, it comes with standard halogen headlamps available as LEDs. They've got a very, very aggressive yet clean look at the same time. A little bit reminiscent here of the Miata, just the way the lines flow over the headlights, but again, not too much that you would totally think Miata when you looked at the front. It's available in 6 different colors. Here we see a very nice deep red color, kind of contrasted by this Heritage Mopar hood stripe that goes almost over the entire front of the car and leads around to cover almost the entire trunk. It's very, very nice touch there. I imagine a lot of customers will be getting this just because it adds that Abarth feeling to the car. If you didn't have that, it wouldn't be instantly recognizable as an Abarth. You might just think it was a regular Fiat 124 Spider, and it's definitely not that. You also get the Abarth badges, though, that point out that this car is something special. It has a scorpion on the front because the guy who founded Abarth, the Abarth sport division of Fiat, was Karl Abarth, and he was born under the zodiac sign of a scorpion, so he decided to have that as his logo, and it's very, very cool looking. You see it here on the rims as well. Speaking of the rims, I'd like to move around to the side of the car here. Very, very clean design on the side. There's not too much going on here, just a couple slight ripples that hint at its inner performance, but you also get these 17-inch stealth rims with the Abarth. Now, you can only get them with the Abarth, but then you can only get the Abarth with them. You can't get them on any other 124 model, but it's the only rim option you can get with the Abarth, which is a little bit disappointing. It does look nice with all the different specs and options, but you know, I kind of wish they would offer more options, and that would definitely be nice. And finally, moving on to the back of the 124, you get LED taillights as standard and quad exhaust tips. But now let's hop into the interior. Moving on to the interior of the car, I feel like this interior is a lot more luxurious than the Miata's. Just like the exterior is a lot better looking, I feel like the interior is a lot more luxurious. You've got a lot of nice high quality materials in here, like this leather wrapped perforated 3-spoke steering wheel. You've got a Dodge Demon coming around right there. That's a pretty cool car. Now, to be honest, it's been a while since I sat in the Miata. I reviewed it like a whole year ago. Really haven't sat in one since then, but just kind of trying to remember, I feel like this interior is a lot better. It comes standard with matte gray plasticky accents here. I kind of wish carbon fiber was available since this is the sport version of the Fiat 124, but again, matte gray doesn't look too bad, and with the red contrast stitching on the parking brake, the dashboard, the seats and all that, it does have a very, very clean design to it. And also you've got red on the tachometer here. It's a very, very nice gauge cluster layout with a small screen over here. And speaking of screens, you've also got a 7-inch infotainment touchscreen here on the dashboard. Again, very, very nice look. I believe that one is the exact same one as we see in the Miata. So very, very nice, high quality Japanese technology there. Here we also see this car is with the 6-speed manual, short throw shifter. Very, very nice feel to it. Definitely do like the touches here. This is a little bit reminiscent of GM actually. When I reviewed the Camaro, this shift knob is very, very similar to that, just a little bit smaller. You've got an available 9-speaker Bose sound system. If you don't opt for the 9-speaker sound system, you just get 4 speakers. A little bit pathetic, especially with the roof moved up. You're probably not going to hear anything. But with the 9-speaker, you've actually got 2 speakers built into each headrest. So I imagine that helps quite a bit. It's very, very nice, high-quality sound system. Other than that, though, it is a fantastic interior. Very, very nice, clean design, just like the exterior. It's all laid out very easily. Not too many buttons scattered all about that you don't really know what they do. It's all very, very intuitive, straightforward, and clean. That's how I like my cars. Good job, Fiat. All right, guys, so there you have my full in-depth review of this gorgeous 2018 Fiat 124 Spider Abarth. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below, and go ahead and check out my channel because I've got a ton of exotic supercar and hypercar reviews up. So subscribe, and thanks for watching.